He was one of Australia's most recognisable faces during the COVID pandemic.
This is critical now. It was the most busy and challenging time in my professional life, absolutely. The sands were shifting every day. We found out more about this virus. It was spreading quickly, and we had to make lots of recommendations.
Dr. Brendan Murphy has been appointed Companion of the Order of Australia.
We're very humbled and honoured. I suppose it's a reflection of the wonderful and privileged career I've had in the health and medical system, and a real tribute to all the people that have worked with me.
Dr. Murphy is now Secretary of the Department of Health of Australia.
We've got a new government now with a very bold agenda, enthusiastic new ministers, strong focus now on further reforms in aged care and further reforms in primary care, and we're very excited to be working with the new government.
He will also be added to the COVID honour roll introduced in 2021, as will another familiar face from the peak of the pandemic.
Good morning. So 5 new cases.
Former Queensland Chief Health Officer Dr. Jeanette Young is now the 27th Governor of Queensland and is a Companion of the Order of Australia. Dr. Young told Sky News, "Not only is it a great moment of personal pride, the recognition also serves as a tribute to the many highly skilled and dedicated professionals I worked with along the way." New South Wales Chief Health Officer Dr. Kerry Chant also paid tribute to her colleagues as an officer of the Order of Australia. Former Western Australia Premier Carmen Lawrence, and the first woman Premier of an Australian state, has become an officer of the Order of Australia. From politics to law, former Attorney General Robert McClelland admits it's a deep honour to be an officer of the Order of Australia.
You reflect back on those people who have assisted you throughout your career, obviously family and others who have supported you way back to school teachers and people through your career. So, look, it's an honour, personal honour, but I recognise the tremendous assistance I've received along the way.
Mr. McClelland introduced the human rights structure as AG.
So that every bill that goes to the federal parliament now is now scrutinised against fundamental human rights values. The same-sex law reform in terms of ensuring there were equal rights with superannuation, social security and taxation.
And has since served on the Federal Circuit and Family Court of Australia.
Expanding the definition of family violence, for instance, to include coercive control. And certainly as a judge of the court, it's been a very dynamic period, but a lot of things we've been able to do, for instance, introducing the COVID-19 list, where anyone who was facing problems in the family law area was able to get before a judge within 3 days. That's all been very, very satisfying.
Australian Defence Force members have received a Distinguished Service Medal for the August 2021 Afghanistan evacuation, Australia's largest such operation in recent history. And in music,
He just sat there in his chair.
the Queen's Birthday Honours List recognises selflessness, excellence and service. Australians are being asked to nominate someone outstanding they know for recognition in the future. Anna Rawlings, Sky News.